how is it that the bullpen comes in and they're the most used bullpen in all of baseball, in all the MLB combined? They're the most used bullpen, the most utilized bullpen in the entire MLB, right? And you might think to yourself, okay, that's great and all, but now the starters are back. Do you get what I mean? The starters are now back in action. It's not like where we only have 2-3 starters. We've got Yamamoto. He's been the ace of the Dodgers all year. Tyler Glasnow is back, and he's had 5 starts since, or 5 or 6 starts since he came back off that shoulder surgery. We've got Emmett Sheehan. We've got Clayton Kershaw. And we've got Blake Snell, who came back. And by the way, yesterday, he pitched a solid game. He had 10 strikeouts all on his own. 0 runs. 0. He had like 5. I think he gave away 4 or 5 hits. No home runs. They did well. But how is it that we have Glasnow, we've got Yamamoto, we've got Sheehan, Kershaw, Snell, and on Wednesday, Shohei, and possibly Sasaki later? How is it that the bullpen that was overused, overly abused by the Dodgers, because they kind of had to, flourished under that kind of environment? That's something I want to know. Right? How is it that they flourished under that environment, but then they come here, you go here now, and what do you see? The problem that you're getting is that they cannot perform. They're imploding. And this is what I don't understand. You guys no longer have to, go 8 innings as a bullpen. You don't have to. And what's funny is now they're getting all the rest in the world. Every starter except for Shohei is going about 5 to 7 innings. The bullpen is averaging at least 3 innings of work, less than they ever have in the last 2 seasons combined. And what's happening right now is the bullpen is imploding. Okay? Who gave up that 1 home run last night? The bullpen to the Blue Jays. But you know what? It was 9-1, 9-2. Who cares? Okay, fine. You can have that space. Who gave up all the home runs today? Aside from Tyler Glasnow, the bullpen blew this game for the Dodgers. I'll get into the offense, but this bullpen is just, I just don't understand why now they have more rest and now they can't perform. Now obviously now they can't play. They can't perform. Brock Stewart, our new trade acquisition, he's crap. Okay, he had an okay game last night. I'll give it to him. He did. They had Mason Miller, they had Joan Duran, they had Jared Moran, they had all these guys out there that could have been elite relievers, and they all went to other teams, and they're not panning out. But the Dodgers, with their development staff, with all this and all that and all their greatness, they're not able to do anything. That's where I'm a little concerned. Let's get to the bullpen, because there is no reason why this should happen.
3-2 Dodgers, 1 out top of the 8th, and the pitch to Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero hits one a long way to left center field. It's gone! He smoked that ball, and he has tied the game.
There's no reason why Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who, by the way, was struggling. He was struggling all series long. The Dodgers silenced him. Blake Snell sat them down yesterday. And here's Blake Treinen unable to do that. Here is Blake Treinen again. And look what he does right here.
1 out, and the pitch to Barger.
Now Addison Barger gets one deep in the air to right center, and it's gone! They go back to take the lead.
All right, so Addison Barger, goes back to back in there with Vladdy Guerrero Jr., and he takes that and he just shoots that. Blake Trinan, we can get into him. He comes off that injury, and guess what? He ain't been the same since. And he's had at least 5 times where he could be a relief pitcher and coming into the bullpen and coming out in games. And what does he do? He gives up homers. That's what Blake Trinan's doing. And he's loading up the bases, and he can't find the strike zone. And he can't. That's 2 back-to-back homers, 2 mistakes that Blake Trinan did. So that's the bullpen, right? And they gave up another home run. And I forgot, I think it was Alex Vesia. Alex Vesia gives up the home run. And you're thinking, okay, why? Why are you giving up all those home runs as a bullpen? It makes no sense. Not at all. Now, okay, I told you about the bullpen. They just could not put the game in their pocket and give the Dodgers offense a chance.